What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Aha, and we're going back to their debut album, 1985, Hunting High and Low, and we're actually going to listen to the title track. Once again, wanted to give a shout out to Han Solo and Philip and the people who not only made these tracks available to me before I get the physical copies. I mentioned before I celebrate physical media, CDs, records, and so on. But in recent times, I've been buying a lot of music since I started doing these reactions, adding to my already very voluminous collection, but I don't have any Aha or a couple of these other groups. So once again, shout out to Philip, shout out to Han Solo for making this material available to me so that I can start reacting to and going on a deep dive with Aha before I actually get some of the physical copies. Though to be clear, if the first couple songs that I reacted to are any indication, I'm going to need to get copies of these albums, absolutely. Bottom line, as I said, we're going to listen to the title track, Hunting High and Low. As I mentioned, for those new here, when I don't know a tune or when I'm reacting to a song that, as far as I know, I have not heard before, though again, that is with an asterisk, because there have been some times where, as far as I know, I've never heard a tune and then it starts and it just immediately cues like a childhood or like, teenage memory or something. So bottom line, that might happen here, but as far as I know, I haven't heard the tune. When I do listen to a tune I haven't heard before, I just briefly speculate about what themes might come into play given the title. Now, hunting high and low, it's a phrase that's often used to refer to searching for something that is not easy to find, because if it was easy to find, you would not continue to search both high and low, whether that's in a sort of immediate physical context of, looking for, let's say, your keys. Did I put them up here? Did I put them down there? Where did I put them? But yeah, I think it could be used more idiomatically, more metaphorically, more figuratively to refer to, seeking something in life, whether it be interpersonal or intimate connection, whether it be some sort of occupational groove where you feel like you're doing something important and worthwhile and fulfilling. Yeah, hunting in that context could take a number of different shapes and forms. But yeah, it does also imply, like the implicit condition or state of affairs is that you are not satisfied, you are not fulfilled, you have not found what you're looking for. You still haven't found what you're looking for. But no, it does suggest a lack of the state of affairs being in a condition that you actually want, because if they were, you wouldn't need to be searching, you would have everything you need. So yeah, I suppose implicit in the title is a lack of satisfaction with current conditions. But yeah, we'll have to see how that manifests. I suppose it could come into play in a number of different ways, but let's get to it. This is Aha, Hunting High and Low from the album of the same name, their debut album, 1985. lot of interesting elements there. It felt like there was like acoustic guitar, there were obviously some string synths, there were some sort of like key, like melodic, like tone synths. The bass was good again, which again, my understanding, based on something that a few people said, is that at this point, it's a guitar, a singer, and then a bass, synth bass, like keyboard operator, but that at later times in their history, they would eventually bring in like a proper, like, you know, bass guitar, like session player, and so yeah, basically I think in later iterations, either in the studio or live, there were more people involved, but I think fundamentally the three-piece is singer, guitarist, and then keyboardist. So yeah, let me know if I like took that message correctly from what people said. But yeah, a cool tune, definitely a different vibe than the other two that I've reacted to from the album so far. It had like I said, sort of like a nighttime dancing vibe, but it also got kind of like powerful and sort of emotive at times. So yeah, it was definitely a compelling tune sonically, and his voice is like stupidly good. You know, I listened to a number of singers that are fantastic. You know, I've commented a number of Duran Duran reactions, how much Simon Le Bon's voice is just this unique, like, specimen, just this, you know, out in its own island. And, you know, I like Dave Gaughan's voice and Andy Bell's voice and a number of singers like from the 80s. Mark Allman's voice is something I'm coming to really enjoy more than I ever knew, because Soft Cell, it's another group that I knew one or two songs, and I'm now trying to go on a deep dive. So yeah, but this is a voice that, like, the quality at like every sort of like place that he disembarks, like, you know, whether it's super high or low or anywhere in between, it just feels like he has this like really sweet like tenor to his voice. So yeah, not tenor in terms of like the type of singer, but I mean like the oral quality of it. So yeah, shout out to a-ha, shout out to all of you, both those who have been following my channel for a while and those who have just found me in the last couple of days. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, so let me know what we got coming down the pike. You know, I'm going to keep going through this album, and when I finish that, we'll go through the next one and so on. But yeah, let me know if there's a song coming up in the next few songs, because again, I'm just going to go through it chronologically. But yeah, let me know if there's one that you're particularly looking forward to or one that you have a lot to say about. I'd love to hear from you. Other than that, I will see you next time. Peace.